team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Florida. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Guys, for just a little bit, let's talk about South Carolina. Now, they'd love to win this one today, secure that spot in the conference championship game, a remarkable achievement. They can't really think this one's in the bag yet.
No, they've just got to continue focusing on the task at hand. I think that's a big reason why they're in this position that they find themselves in. They take care of business each and every game, David. Some hardware to be won down the road potentially, but you got to win this one.
No doubt, and I think it's hard because you're starting to see the finish line now. Getting later in the season, knowing where you're ranked, what's at stake. Let's see how they handle the pressure.
And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Guys, let's chat just for a second about South Carolina. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
The Gamecocks have this offense rolling. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Guys, for just a little bit, let's talk about South Carolina. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting just last week, a commitment from a big-time 4-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited. And other guys now say, hey, I might want to go play with that cat.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Here comes the heat. Grab behind the line. It's Davidson. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Here comes 2nd down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Back to the ground game on the left. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we are ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Gamecocks will try to pick it up on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The give to the tailback. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to pass. It's Knight. A strike downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Gamecocks want to move quickly. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him.
Give him 6. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Working the middle. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Fights off a defender. He had a whole host of defenders he had to dodge in the backfield. And the Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got an open man. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Knight. It's complete to the left. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. He's got the tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Gamecocks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Gamecocks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. This quarterback part of their running game. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. 2nd and goal coming up. Now on the move. And he rolls into the house. Touch. First play of the drive comes from the 41. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got the back over the middle. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Got a man in the middle. He's down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a first down as they try to score one late in the half. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Takes a hit as he fires. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. He's piled up 65 yards rushing, and he gets closer and closer to a 1,500-yard season. They'll ride the hot hand. Breaks into the open. Ramsey with the stiff arm. Doing some serious work on the ground. Out of bounds at the 35 after that big run. And the Gamecocks just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got a man, it's Connors. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Out of the gun, the inside give. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. This defense backed up, goal to go, and the crowd's giving them some juice. Dropping back, it's Knight. Looking to scramble. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt. Quarterback keeps it, and he runs it in. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
The Gamecocks have pushed it inside the 20. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Gets it out quickly. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Back's looking for the goal line. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. To the air on 1st down. Fires left. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Wildcat look didn't get much, picked up a few on that one.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. It's a mid-stride inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Trying to pound it in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got the first down, looking for more. He now has 115 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Safe completion on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Dumps it to the back. Grab near the marker. It's Davidson. Touch. From the gun, to give, looking for room. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. And the Gamecocks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pulls it in. They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the first down here. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. He's got the back in the middle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Picks up the first down. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. He's got it. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
The outstanding game, just taking care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
In situations like this, offensively, when you've got the lead in the 4th quarter, when you got to run the ball, you go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can execute in your sleep, and they do it right there, ripping off 7 yards.
Trying to set up the screen, and they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their... Split backs here. Back to pass, it's Knight. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They want that clock to run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Release to the back. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. If you like the stats, and I know you do, he's over 400 yards passing now.
Yeah, if they win this game, he's getting a game ball. There's no doubt.
Right down the middle. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. The Gamecocks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Hits the open man. Turning it on. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Oh, he wants it all. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Slams ahead. He's not going to make it. Stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer.